Yeah, isn't that being
Idel, can you hear me okay?
And hello, friends. Welcome into this Annaduff Bingo online. And I'm joined here by the president of Annaduff GAA Club, and that's Micheál O'Dowd. And before we begin, we want to give a little bit of a background into the bingo, which is happening here online this evening. Micheál, can you tell us a little bit about how it came about, this bingo?
We're doing an AstroTurf down beside the pitch, and we said we'd go with this bingo for a couple of nights anyhow and see how we were getting on to raise funds for the AstroTurf. So hopefully we have it done out in 5 phases. So the AstroTurf is first, the running track is next, and there's 5 things for over 5 years. So there'll be lots of bingo or other ways of making money down through the years.
It's
I'd be thinking.
Yeah, and it's great. So it is that the community can come together for a bingo and raise funds like this and do it online, and it's all safely done. People are at home, probably sitting beside the fire tonight, or some might be in bed playing bingo. You never know. And then with the prizes which are on offer tonight,
the prizes are line 1 €30, line 2 €60, and to fill the panel is €100.
So they're great prizes. So they are,
and it's all the pitches for the community.
Yeah. So it's something that everybody will be able to avail of once this is up and running. And there's loads of plans. There's a playground planned and a walkway planned.
Yeah.
And the 5 phases, when it's all done, will be something else.
It'll be over 5 years, I'd say. But that's it.
Okay, well, we're about to begin on our first game, and Micheál is here to help out with this bingo. It's my first time. Colin, when he asked me would I do this, I said I'd probably a face for radio, but he said there's a magic button on this YouTube that will clear things up a little bit. So and we're going to begin, if everybody's ready at home, we're going to begin on the first game.
First line.
And we're looking for 1 line here.
1 line.
So it's 1 line, and we want to wish everyone the very, very best of luck with this game. So we're playing for €30. This is 1 line in any panel, and
first number out.
Our first number out is all the 7s, 77. On its own, number 6. 4 and 9, 49. Still in the 40s, 4 and 8, 48. In the 20s, 2 and 8, 28. 1 and 6, sweet 16. All the 5s, 55. In the 30s, all the 3s, 33. Last of the teens, 1 and 9, 19. In the 30s, 3 and 4, 34. 1 and 7, 17. In the 80s, 8 and 3, 83. On its own, number 1. In the 70s, 7 and 4, 74. In the 20s, 2 and 1, 21. In the 70s, 7 and 6, 76. In the 30s, 3 and 5, 35. In the 80s, 8 and 4, 84. In the 60s, 6 and 8, 68. In the 50s, 5 and 4, 54. So we've got a check on 54, and we're going to slow it down maybe a little bit. I know that there's one or two probably marking one book or two books or maybe more books out there. So we'll slow it down a little bit with our bingo calling for anybody that might be marking more than one book.
Checking on number 68.
58,
Or
58.
58.
54.
So our check number was on 54, was it?
58.
Yeah, check on 58.
58 is no.
58 wasn't called?
58 is no.
Can you?
68. It's the book. 58.
Okay, so we're going to check. We're going to check these numbers now for the first line, which is for €30. And we can see that we have one line.
The bottom line.
It's the bottom line.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
And we can move on with our second line next.
Who's that?
No, the first winner is Karen Faulkner for line 1.
So the first winner is Karen Faulkner for line 1. That's €30. Well done to you, Karen. Our first winner on the bingo for Annaduff Gaa online. So we're going to continue now for 2 lines.
Yeah, it was just we have more checks.
So we have more checks coming in.
Just give it a minute. First number to check anyway.
So we have some more checks just to run through here on this bingo, and that's what we're doing here at the moment. We're checking those other checks, and we'll be continuing with the game in just a few moments. So Michal, things going well so far with the bingo,
Things going well so far.
and lots of people playing, which is great to see.
Oh yeah, great to see the number of people that we got to play.
Yeah,
And
and
hopefully that we'll have them again next week.
yeah, absolutely. And I suppose that's a message to everyone playing this evening, you know, to tell a friend and pass it on to neighbours and other people in the community that the bingo is on here every Saturday for the next 6 weeks at least.
Yeah.
For the next 6 weeks. And it's going to benefit Annaduff Gaa Club and the Astro Pitch, which we talked about earlier on. And I suppose now would be a good time just to mention as well this jersey, which Colin has brought me in to wear during the draw this evening. So we're wearing the Annaduff jersey. You've got your jersey on as well.
No, it's not.
And we're going to be continuing with game 2 in a few minutes. A reminder that the 3 lines which we're playing for this evening. The first line is €30. The second line is €60. And the full house is €100 when we get to that.
There's 2 checks. There's 2 checks on the line. They can be divided.
That's right. So they can win or share in those prizes. And we do have one winner from the first game, and we'll be hopefully checking some of those other checks which have come in to confirm whether or not there are more winners. We also want to say a big thanks to a number of people who have sponsored prizes, which will be given out a little bit later on. And those spot prizes are with thanks to Crow's Garage. There's also Voya Seaweed Baths in Strandhill and Sligo, the Copper Still in Drummond as well. And there's 2 bingo books which will be up for grabs a little bit later on here on the bingo. So those books will be for next week. And reminder for everyone to pass on details about this bingo to all family and friends and neighbours around the community for next week to get your book in time and to play the bingo. So we're waiting still to confirm any more winners. And while we're doing that, we're going to take a little bit of a break here and we'll come back to you in just a moment.
So we need a third laptop then. We need another laptop. You need a laptop that can actually go into my bingo.
I do it as long when Mitch's or Mike's doing it. So a bingo card ID is what?
32. Sorry,
32.
32, yeah.
A few cards.
The first night.
So now, and thanks for that, and apologies for the little delay there in coming back to you with the checks. We have 2 winners, and we say well done this evening to Karen Fawnan and Deirdre Cregan, who both share in that first prize, and they win €20 each. So well done to you both, Karen Fawnan and Deirdre Cregan. So we're going to continue with game 2, and we're up to €60 on this one. So eyes down, and away we go with game number 2. And the next ball out is all the 4s, 44. Next door, 4 and 5, 45. In the 70s, 7 and 1, 71. In the 30s, 3 and 6, 36. In the 60s, 6 and 2, 62. On its own, number 8. In the 80s, 8 and 6, 86. In the 70s, 7 and 3, 73. In the 60s, 6 and 3, 63. In the 20s, 2 and 3, 23. In the 30s, 3 and 1, 31. 1 and 2, 12. 2-0, 20. 4 and 1, 41. 66. 4-0, 40. Last of the 20s, 2 and 9, 29. 3 and 7, 37. 1 and 4, 14. 1 and 8, 18. 3 and 2, 32. 5 and 9, 59. 'Lucky for some, 1 and 3, 13. Almost there, 8 and 9, 89. 60s, 6 and 5, 65. In the 50s, 5 and 2, 52. 2 and 6, 26. 8 and 5, 85.
Check.
And we check on 85.
We're checking on 32.
Checking on 32. So we're checking on 32. And this is for €60. And we'll be able to confirm our winner in just a few moments. And remember, if we have more than one winner, they win and share in the prize of €60. So all going well so far, Michal.
All going well now.
All going well, and it's great. So many people playing at home.
Just the idea.
2 checks for
32.
our prize of €60. So we're just checking those now at the moment, and we'll be able to confirm the 2 checks inside the next minute or two. And we'll be continuing then to play for a third line, and that's for €100. And the full house has to be in any panel, and the 2 lines also in any panel. We'll also be giving you details on how you can reset your book, your page for the next game. That'll be in a few minutes' time. But for now, we're just checking the numbers to confirm the second line and the winners of that €60.
32.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've confirmed the 2 checks, and ID 076 is not completing the 2 lines. So we have 1 winner, and that's Carmel Gukyan, who wins €60. So just to say well done there to Carmel, €60 on its way to you. And again, ID number 076, not 2 lines filled on that particular game, but the very best of luck in the other games. So we're going to continue, and we're playing now for €100. So the very best of luck to everyone playing. And this is a full panel. It's a full panel. We're looking for a full panel here, and it's for €100. That's 3 lines in any one panel. So the next ball out is 4 and 7, 47. In the 80s, 8 and 7, 87. 2 ones, 11. Last of the 30s, 3 and 9, 39. In the 40s, 4 and 2, 42. In the 70s, 7 and 2, 72. All the 8s, 88. In the 40s, 4 and 6, 46. In the 50s, 5 and 7, 57. On its own, number 9. Top of the house, 90. 8 and 1, 81. In the 70s, 7 and 8, 78. In the 60s, 6 and 7, 67. In the 40s, 4 and 3, 43.
Check.
And we check on 43, is it?
She hasn't given a number yet. So number 126.
So just check.
126.
So we have a check, and we have our book number. And we're playing for €100. And we do have a winner.
We have more checks.
And we might have more checks. So we're just going to wait for a moment to confirm that. We have some people playing online, and some people who are playing on the books, on the sheets, which they've received in advance of today's game. And those who are playing online, we have access to that. And so for anybody playing on a sheet, we're waiting to receive that check on the WhatsApp. And everybody who's playing has been added to that. So we'll be able to confirm in just a moment if we have more than one winner.
Just give her 1 more minute, just in case anybody else has a check.
Okay, so we're just going to wait for a moment there, and we'll confirm the full house winner in just a moment.
We do.
So
want a
we
bit of
have
prize.
a winner, and the winner is Brian Kelly, and book number 126. So well done to Brian. A good drummer here, man, Colin is saying here to me. So well done to you, Brian. And could we just ask, when you're checking, to include the check number on your WhatsApp along with your ID book number. So your check number and your book number, the ID, if you could include that on your WhatsApp, that would be great. So that's the first game complete, and well done to all the winners, Karen, to Deirdre, to Carmel, and also to Brian as well. We're about to take a break for maybe 5 minutes here, and we'll be returning with the second game in about 5 minutes from now, and we'll also give you details on how to reset the page.
I just want to show them that now, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure they wouldn't come back to us.
Yeah, so
Go
we'll
and have a
go
glass
through
of
that,
wine.
and we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Now you're welcome back for the second game, and now will be a good time to remind you to reset your page. That can be done by going up into the top right-hand corner and clicking reset. We'll give you a moment to do that. Some of you probably have it done already. And for those of you who are playing on books or pages, it's a new page once again as we get ready to play for another line and another €30. And well done to all our winners already. And also big thanks to the sponsors. And we'll be having a draw a little bit later on with Colm. And thanks to Crow's Garage, to Foya Seaweed Baths, Strandhill in Sligo, to the Copper Still in Drummond. And there's 2 bingo books up for grabs as well. So if you're all ready, we're going to continue, and this is line 1 now, and the very best of luck to everyone. 4 and 5, 45. In the 80s, 8 and 1, 81. In the 70s, 7 and 4, 74. One and 7, 17. 1 and 6, 16. In the 70s, 7 and 8, 78. In the 60s, 6 and 1, 61. In the 20s, 2 and 3, 23. Bottom of the house, on its own, number 1. In the 50s, 5 and 1, 51. Lonesome Little Duck, on its own, number 2.
Quack.
All the 2s, quack, quack, 22. On its own, number 3. Three and 6, 36. All the 4s, 44. Five and 2, 52. Four and 2, 42. In the 60s, 6 and 5, 65. On its own, number 4. Three, 30.
Check.
Check.
So we check for one line, and that's €30. And a reminder when you are checking to send us in the number that you're checking on and the ID book number as well.
Okay, so we have book number 105.
So book number 105 and
On number 65.
we can see a full line there.
And we also have another book.
And we have a second check for that one line on game 2.
Book 122.
And it's book 122.
What number is it?
Book 122 is checking on 65 as well.
And that's a full line. So 2 winners for the bingo and that one line, paying for €30.
with the two. So we've had 3 checks, but 2 of them were before. So they were on 65. The next number 4 was after that.
Okay.
So the 2 winners are Michael Rowley and Alan Croghan.
So we say well done to Michael Rowley and Alan Croghan. So they both receive €20. So well done to you both.
A good Barnacool, man.
So the money is going all over the world tonight and all over the region as well. So we're going to continue, and we're playing now for 2 lines on €60, and the very best of luck to everyone. 5 and 4, 54. Last of the 30s, 3 and 9, 39. In the 80s, 8 and 7, 87. Lucky for some, 1 and 3, 13. 1 and 2, 12. 7 and 1, 71. In the 40s, 4 and 1, 41. In the 30s, 3 and 1, 31. On its own, number 9. Last of the 70s, 7 and 9, 79. On its own, number 5. In the 20s, 2 and 7, 27. On its own, number 8. Clickety click, 66. All the 7s, 77. In the 30s, 3 and 4, 34. In the 50s, 5 and 7, 57. In the 70s, 7 and 2, 72. Two o 20. All the 3s, 33. In the 50s, 5 and 3, 53. In the 40s, 4 and 3, 43. In the 60s, 6 and 3,
Check.
63.
Check on number 20.
Check. 20.
20. Check number 20.
So we have a check on number 20,
Book 81.
and the book number is book 81. And we're looking for 2 lines.
That's not.
Let's see them.
And no, we can't confirm that. We have 1 line completed. We're playing for 2 lines, and they must be in the same panel. So
Yeah.
the check on 20 there is for 1 line.
21 meters too.
So no, that's a false alarm.
Just give it a minute now. Let's see.
So we'll continue with the game, and we're on 6 and 3, 63. The next ball out is 7 and 5, 75. We're still playing for 2 lines here for €60. All the 5s, 55. The teens, 1 and 5, 15. 1-0, 10. On its own, number 7.
Check
And we have a check,
on number 15,
and the check is on number 15,
book 77.
and the book is 77.
No, she has it wrong right now. Oh, sorry, check on 77, book number 15. Book, I don't know.
So it's
Just give it time. It's okay. Just relax.
just want to confirm that. So it's book number 15,
No, it's actually book 78 is what she's saying now.
book 78.
Yeah, and the check is on number 15.
So we have some people playing 1 book tonight and others playing 2, and some people playing more than 2. So we're going to check this, and we see 2 lines, and that's a winner.
Claire Booking.
And we say well done to Claire Guckian, who's the winner of €60. So Claire Guckian, well done. So we're just going to hold for a moment just to make sure that there's no other checks.
Don't panic, Claire.
And a reminder, in a moment, we'll be continuing to fill the house for €100. Ryan Kelly in the last game on the first page, the winner of it, winning €100 from Drumahir tonight. And I'm told that there's people playing as far away as Canada and the United States as well. So that's great to see for the community, Michal.
Great. Great to get those people to contribute to the.
It is, and to contribute to the development of Annaduff GA Club. And a lot of these people who are playing bingo tonight in Luxembourg and Canada and places like that, they've all got a connection with the area.
Oh, I say so, yeah. No doubt.
So we're going to continue and play now for the full house.
Not the more,
And
not the more.
Number 7.
so we're going to continue in just a moment. We'll just take a break for a second.
Don't start now.
So just to go back on the last game, we're working with a little bit of a delay because we're broadcasting live on YouTube. And the last check was on check number 15. And the winner there receiving €60. And there was a further check on number 7, but that number was called after the number 15. So the check number in the last game was number 15. And we continue now with the full house for €100. The last number called was number 7. And we continue with 6 and 7, 67. In the 50s, 5 and 6, 56. One and 4, 14. In the 70s, 7 and 0, 70. In the 80s, 8 and 5, 85. Still in the 80s, one door down, 8 and 4, 84. Four oh 40. Eight and 3, 83.
Check on 84.
So we have a check on number 84. And we have a book number.
Book number 57.
Book number 57.
Good roll, Maggie.
And we have a winner.
Maggie Cox.
And it's Maggie Cox.
What?
Winning 100
1 minute in case there's another one.
We're just going to hold for a moment to completely confirm that. There may be other checks coming in on the WhatsApp from people who are playing at home on the books that they've received in advance of this evening's bingo. Other people are playing online and we have those results instantly. So we just want to give those who are playing at home on their books or sheets that opportunity to check if they have a winner. So I suppose now will be a good opportunity once again just to give a mention to the sponsors who are making this happen this evening. Pros Garage in Drummond, Voya Seaweed Bats, Strandhill in Sligo, and Copper Still in Drummond. And a little bit later on, there'll be 2 bingo books given away for those who are playing this evening. And we'll be giving you an opportunity to play again next week. And hopefully you're enjoying the bingo this evening. It's for Annaduff GAA, and it's going to benefit the Annaduff GAA Football Club and development works which are planned and in the works as we speak. So we're going to take another break, and we'll be back with the final game inside the next couple of minutes. So the winner, once again, Maggie Cox, winning €100 on that full panel. Well done to you, Maggie. And congratulations.
A good card. Let's throw one.
So now the draw is about to take place here for, is it these are the sponsored prizes which are up for grabs, and the bingo books, and Micheál and Colin.
You hold that, Jenny.
1, 4, 3.
Just man has gone mad. Look at him.
Ronnie McCormick
Ronnie McCormick wins.
at Crow's Garage. Voucher.
All right. Grania, you win a €50 voucher for diesel or petrol or oil. I don't think you have oil, but anyway, there it is there. One, 4, 6.
1, 4, 6.
Trace Charles.
Trace Charles. Have you decided who's going to get this one?
It's the next on the list is the Voya seaweed bat.
Okay. Trace, you're heading to Strand Hill for a seaweed bat. Good woman. The best of luck to you.
And
73.
Fergal O'Dowd.
Oh!
Drum Snap Fuse.
Fergal, you're after winning a €25 voucher for coal or briquettes off Johnny Connery, whenever you want to get that one. The last one was a €25 voucher for the Copper Stables. Number 4, that's one of me own, I know it.
Thomas Kernan.
Thomas Kernan.
Hello,
Tom.
I did bingo books.
We'll do them at the end.
Okay.
That's it. Well done, everybody done one. Anyway, I suppose thank all the sponsors that gave us sponsorship, obviously. We've actually have a lot of prizes over the next 6 weeks. There's a lot of people give us a lot of money. I suppose the 6th week is the big one. We have hundreds and hundreds of euros for sponsorship that people has given us to build it up to the 6th week. So hopefully over the next 6 weeks you all keep playing and stuff like that. We have sponsorship from the Landmark, Knockgreen, Kildonan, and Jesus, there's hundreds. I can't even think how many there is. But for tonight, Crow's Garage, Voya, Copper Stable, with 2 big bingo books, the Annaduff GEA sponsoring. There's loads more. We'll have another 5 or 6 next week. Please keep sponsoring us anyway, keep paying in every week anyway, and that's it. Well done, everyone.
Well done, Colin.
The game's starting now. Who cares?
Okay, so just a reminder, a big thanks to everyone for playing this evening and supporting the bingo. And to mention as well, the Annaduff 50-50 draw takes place every Sunday afternoon live on the Annaduff Facebook page. So something to play in there, and you never know, you could be a winner. So we're going to move on now to our final game this evening. Another reminder for you to reset your game. You can do that up in the top right-hand corner of your page online by clicking reset. And we're on to the 3rd page for those of you who are playing at home on the books that you've already received in advance. So it's a new page. We're playing for €30 now on line number 1. The first ball out in the 40s, 4 and 9, 49. Still in the 40s, 4 and 2, 42. Lucky for some, 1 and 3, 13. In the 20s, 2 and 9, 29. Last of the teens, 1 and 9, 19. In the 40s, 4 and 6, 46. In the 80s, 8 and 2, 82. Last of the 80s, 8 and 9, 89. 1 and 2, 12. 20, 20. All the threes, 33. On its own, number 4. 7 and 1, 71. 10, 10. 7 and 6, 76. 6 and 5, 65. In the 50s, 5 and 9, 59. Still in the 50s, all the 5s, 55. 2 little ducks, 22.
Quite.
Check.
And we have a check
On 55
on number 55, and the book number
is 128.
128. So we're playing for one line and €30, and we have one line, and we'll wait a moment for anybody else who might be playing and yet to send in their check. And a reminder, when you are sending in your checks, to include the number that you're checking on and the ID book number as well. So we do have one winner.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. So just the one winner.
Just the one winner, Jim McCormick.
And well done to Jim McCormick, winning €30. And we move along now to the second line, playing for €60. On its own, number 7. Last of the 30s, 3 and 9, 39. On its own, number 9. Halfway there, 4 and 5, 45. 6 and 7, 67. One little duck, on its own, number 2. In the 40s, 4 and 7, 47. In the 70s, 7 and 5, 75. In the 80s, 8 and 1, 81. In the 30s, 3 and 4, 34. In the 70s, 7 and 3, 73. $40, 40. On its own, number 1. 3 and 1, 31. $11. 2 and 5, 25. Still in the 20s, 2 and 1, 21. Remaining in the 20s, 2 and 3, 23. In the 30s, 3 and 5, 35. All the 8s, 88. Last of the 70s, 7 and 9, 79. 4 and 3, 43. In the 50s, 5 and 2, 52. 1 door up, 5 and 3, 53. Top of the house, cold place tonight, 90, 90.
You check on 53.
And we check on number 53 and book number
98.
98. So we're looking for 2 lines and we have a winner. We're just going to wait to confirm that there's no further checks coming in on the WhatsApp from people who are playing at home on the loose pages. And we are playing for 2 lines, €60.
And there's someone else typing here just.
And we might be getting some more messages in. A reminder that this bingo will be going out live online each Saturday evening for the next 6 weeks. And Colm, when it comes to purchasing books, anybody, I suppose,
That's the same way. We next Friday night will be the same. 78 if people want to pick up their books, and
at that stage,
online as well if you want to.
Because I'm sure there's probably people
at the football pitch as well.
Yeah.
At the GA pitch.
So you can pick up the books on Friday evening between
7 and 8.
7 and 8. And there's probably some people who are watching this wondering how they can take part next week.
Yeah.
And the more the better.
Absolutely. The main thing is that people start telling other people about it.
Yeah.
So we can grow it over the next 6 weeks. And
Yeah.
the more people that's in, the bigger the money will be.
That's
for
right.
people to win. So.
Okay, well, I suppose now would be a good time maybe to give away the 2 books, would it?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And we're going to be playing in a moment for the €100, the full panel for €100. So Colm is going to do the draw here, and Micheál. So this is for 2 books for next week.
One book each. So
And
what's the number, Mick?
the first winner is 99.
Mary Shanley.
Mary Shandley.
Very sure.
You've got a book for next week. Well done to you. And for the second book,
1, 2, 2. Is Alan Croghan.
Alan Croghan.
Yes.
So Alan is lucky tonight. He was the
Alan-
winner
Alan-
earlier on as well.
Alan bought 6 tickets this morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. So you won free one now, Alan. Good man.
So well done, Alan, and to Mary as well, winning books for next week. So we're going to finish up now with the final.
The winner of the 2 lines is Bernie Green.
Bernie Green
60.
is the winner of the 2 lines. Bernie Green, €60. So well done to you, Bernie. And we're going to finish up now with the final draw for this evening, the full house. And it's 3 lines and it's for €100. So we finished up with 90 last. And it's all the 6s, clickety-click, 66. Five and 1, 51. On its own, number 8. Eight and 3, 83. Last of the 60s, 6 and 9, 69. 6 and 2, 62. In the 20s, 2 and 4, 24. Still in the 20s, 2 and 8, 28. 3 and 8, 38. 1 and 7, 17. 'In the 80s, 8 and 4, 84. In the 20s, 2 and 6, 26. In the 50s, 5 and 6, 56.
Check.
So we have a check,
Number 26.
and it's on number 26, and the book number.
102.
So we might have 2 winners on this. And on book number 102, it's a full house.
So we have another check on 38, which was before 26.
Let's check that one first.
Check. So the 38 was before 26. Yeah. So check book number 91.
So we're checking book number 91, which is also a full house.
So one more person type in here. So
And we might have a further winner. So at the moment, it's 1 winner
so far.
based on the check number. So it's based on the check number, 1 winner so far. I'd like to thank you, Michal, for all your help tonight. It's my first time doing something like this, and you're the pro, so yeah.
You're welcome.
And Colin
Well,
as
we're
well,
like
and
spare
all the
tires.
team here.
We're like spare tires.
Yeah.
Michael is doing all the work.
So we're just waiting to confirm the winner of the €100, the final game this evening.
Margaret Cregan,
And it's Margaret Cregan,
book 91.
book number 91. So Margaret Cregan winning €100 and just 1 winner.
She checked on number 38, which came out before number 26.
So Margaret checked on number 38, which came out before number 26. So well done to you, Margaret. Margaret Cregan winning €100, and our last winner for this evening here on the GAA for Annaduff Bingo. And I'd like to say thank you to everyone who took part on it, and to all our winners, well done. And next week, same time, 8 o'clock, live online, same place. Thank you all.